on, I'm going to tell you something. And let me, delete this to start with. I planned on having a picture here. It didn't work. Whatever. We all can't be perfect. So, you already do it. So, what do we already do? You already network. I love people that say, well, I'm not very comfortable doing that thing you're talking about. Really? You got Facebook? Yeah, I got Facebook. Who doesn't have Facebook? Okay, how many friends you got? I have 600 friends. So, I hope you're not weird. This is why I would tell somebody I love it. I hope you're not weird and you don't just start friending people you don't randomly know. I know most women don't do this, but some guys are guilty of this, and you know who you are. But for the most part, most people don't do that, or maybe 60, 65, 70% of the people are their actual friends, right? They actually at least have one conversation with prior to friending them. And obviously, somebody has to accept the friend request so I can give them the benefit of the doubt. So you see somebody that has just 600 friends. I've seen plenty of people that have 1,000 or 2,000. I have many friends that have more than this. You can only have 5,000 friends, by the way, but you have unlimited Twitter followers. So keep that in mind. So, back to what I was saying. You see somebody with 600 friends, you ask them, I want you to make a list of 40, 50 people, but they can't do that. Why? You already network. You just don't think about it. I know plenty of people that go, I've worked at my job that I worked at for 4 years. And, I've networked with people a little bit, but I've seen so many people come in there, they know everybody, and it's like, you already do it. You already do it. You already talk to people you know. It's natural. And Facebook is the quintessential proof of that because they have made $1 billion company out of doing that. And people want to network. People want to talk. That's why Facebook is so popular. Twitter, Instagram, all of that. People have a need to be social. And social and networking is the same thing. Like I said, in order to get a job, you have to network. That's why LinkedIn is so popular. To get a job, it's like $50,000, $60,000 off gates. Now, it's a middle management job. You gotta know somebody to get in. And knowing somebody takes networking. And always, networking may not pay dividends initially. However, in time, sometimes sooner than others, it works out. The difference here is there's money involved. And that's what a lot of people get hung up on because money equals an agenda and a lot of people are not comfortable with that. Well, you know what? I say in the dating game, there's an agenda, obviously. And if there's an agenda in the dating game, you don't think about that. You see somebody you like, you go up there and talk to them if you got some confidence about you, or you have an agenda behind that even though you're having a conversation. We all know what that is. Use your imagination. But at the same time, you don't think about that as, I shouldn't talk to that girl because I have an agenda for her. And that might not be right. Well, in business, if you have the ability to offer somebody some value that you can offer, because any business relationship is a give and take relationship. It is value in the relationship. And you know what, to be honest with you, any relationship in life, I don't care if it's my mom, it's a value relationship. Obviously, the value she put into me for 18 years dealing with me gives her a lot of clout. But it's still a value relationship. Think of if you don't have a dad who was in your life. Do you give that the same value as the actual parent that raised you? Think of both, you know what I'm saying? It's obvious. And then, going back to, people network at parties and network at events, and be honest with you, that's self-explanatory. So, the next question I'm going to answer is, why did I choose network marketing compared to other tactics for marketing? Now, I'm going to ask this for specifically the Power Network. Because in other things, I use other tactics to market. The key is, I wanted to ask myself, I wanted to create a situation in which I've lowered the risk as humanly possible for the people that I'm bringing in. I want to truly offer you a unique opportunity. The Empowered Network does a very good job in doing this without my help. However, networking is a free marketing tactic. And when you combine it with a system that basically creates almost as low as a risk as you're ever going to find, you create a very powerful thing indeed. So just to go with these slides real quick, it's a very expensive tactic. It's nearly free. It's just a matter of who you are willing to talk to. And building a list of your warm market and then using that to create referrals to expand on that market. Now, when you run out of people to talk to, we have little cheap things that you can do that can be very conducive to finding other people. If it's done correctly with the right program, it can pay you dividends, and it uses the money to move more conventional ways to marketing. So the money you make from a program or opportunity, you can use to do more, internet marketer ways or more things that build up their value. So, for example, like list building, email marketing, YouTube marketing, all that other good stuff. So coming back and backtracking a few things is the Empower Network. What makes the Empower Network marketing so powerful? Well, first of all, with the Empower Network, the minimum investment in it is $45. $25 for the blogging system, $20 for the affiliate fee. You bring one person in and you get that $25 back because now you've basically paid yourself for that one person. That can happen instantly. You bring another 2 people in because the second person goes sale. The second sale. I always get that messed up. I want to say person. Sale goes to your sponsor. And then the third goes to you. So right there, that pays for itself. So with 3 people, you made $5. And that's getting 3 people to pay $45. For real. Which is not hard. Now, I typically will only bring people in the $125 level, which means it's the inner circle membership for $100, the viral system for $25, and then the the $20 affiliate fee. So with those 2 things, it's the same thing. It's still a $5 profit. No, it's a little bit more. It's like $100 or $5. Yeah, $105 profit with 3 people. But the thing is, the risk is very low. So networking, it's easy to talk to somebody about that because the product is a digital product. You're not asking somebody to buy something that's going to fill up in their house. The product is valuable and competitive in its own right. And also, network. I mean, it's easy to talk to your friends about. To be honest with you, if you deal with somebody that's a go-getter mentality, and I'm gonna be honest with you, if you ask someone and they say, "Oh, I'm about making money," or "I'm about that thing," and you show them something as low risk as this, the program by itself is like really unprecedented. And I've been in this game for 6 years. There's nothing that I've ever seen to have high reward with such low risk. And then, the value is really put into it. And to be honest with you, I personally use this system, to be completely honest with you, it's like a minor league approach. I bring people in through this system, and then I funnel them to maybe a bigger network marketing company, later on, because I'm dealing with somebody at this point that has the belief, because they made the money, they see the money, and they have the money to really execute some serious stuff. So guys, with that said, here we go. We've talked about what network marketing is. I hope this was useful. If you have any questions about what I said, please leave comments on the YouTube channel, and I'll try to answer some of your questions, follow up on some stuff, and we're going to move on to the next video, shall we? All right.